Have you ever felt like you're surrounded by mediocrity? Like everyone around you is just average, and you're the only one striving for greatness? It's a common feeling, and it can be frustrating. We tend to surround ourselves with people who make us feel good about ourselves, who don't challenge us too much. But that's the problem. If we're always the best among the mediocre, we'll never push ourselves to truly excel. That's why we need to seek out uncommon people who challenge us to be better, to push ourselves to our limits. But here's the thing, most of us don't like that feeling. We don't like being pushed out of our comfort zones, being challenged to do things that are difficult or uncomfortable. We prefer the person who says, hey, it's okay to take a day off, let's get some pizza and play some video games. We don't want the person who says no, get up and go for a run, even if you don't feel like it. But it's that kind of person who will help us achieve greatness. The problem is that mediocrity is contagious. We get comfortable with being average, and we don't want to do the hard work necessary to break out of it. We don't want to suffer, to push through the pain, to do the things that nobody else is willing to do. But that's exactly what we need to do if we want to achieve greatness. Think about it, the people who accomplish amazing things are the ones who are willing to suffer for it. They're the ones who push through the pain, who keep going even when it's hard, who don't give up when everyone else has. They're the ones who have the mental toughness, the self-discipline, the ability to do things they hate in order to achieve their goals. I know this from personal experience. I used to hate running, but I realized that if I wanted to be the best, I had to train like the best. So I started running, even when I didn't feel like it. And you know what? It was hard, but it made me stronger. It toughened me up, both physically and mentally. I learned to push through the pain, to keep going even when I wanted to quit. And that mentality carried over into other areas of my life. That's the thing about training your mind and body, it's all one. You can't be mentally tough without being physically tough, and vice versa. When you push your body to its limits, you're also pushing your mind to its limits. And when you overcome those limits, you become a stronger, more resilient person. But it's not just about physical toughness. It's also about mental toughness. It's about being able to handle whatever life throws at you, whether it's the death of a loved one or a career setback. It's about being able to face your fears, to stare down your demons, and to come out the other side a stronger person. That's why I talk about the warrior mentality. It's a way of thinking that's very different from the average person's. It's about being willing to face your fears, to take risks, to do things that other people aren't willing to do. It's about knowing that there's a chance you might fail, you might get hurt, you might even die, but being willing to do it anyway. That's the mentality of a warrior, whether you're a soldier on the front lines or an athlete pushing yourself to the limit. It's about being willing to suffer for your goals, to push through the pain.